Dear viewers, welcome to the YouTube channel H2O Chemistry. In our last video, we have talked about the chemical reaction based on physical contact. This is the second condition I'm going to talk about in this video, that is solutions of reactants. So normally, the reactants are available in a solid state. We will form this solution of the reactant by adding water so that the chemical reaction will happen. So let us see some examples so you will understand the concepts very clearly. First one, when we mix two substances in the solution form. So what do you mean by solution form? It's called aqueous solution. We know that the word aqua means water. So the particular salt dissolved in the water is called aqueous solution, otherwise called solution form. Right? So when we mix two substances in the solution form, the chemical reaction takes place to form new substances. So only in the solution form these reactions occur, whereas in the solid form it will not occur. Generally, when you mix two solutions, one of the product formed here is called precipitate. The precipitate is nothing but insoluble substance formed in the chemical reactions. So the precipitate is formed in such a reaction which is insoluble substance formed in this type of reactions. Now here in this picture, the hot decoction is mixed with hot water. So it is a chemical reaction happens between the hot water and the decoction, right? The next one, when the milk is mixed with decoction of the coffee, right? As a mother does, when the milk is mixed with the decoction of the color of the milk, right? You can see the color of the coffee changes. The decoction changes due to the chemical reaction, right? So that if you want to drink, your mother adds enough sugar to make it tasty too. So the color changes due to the chemical reactions. So when two solutions mix together, some chemical reaction happens. This we see in our day-to-day life. The next one, you could see it's a reaction which happens in the laboratory usually. When the solutions of silver nitrate and sodium chloride mix together, you could see the silver nitrate, which is white color solid, sodium chloride, which is again a table salt white color solid. When we mix physically these two solids, no reaction will happen. Whereas when you mix this silver nitrate here and sodium chloride here, and when you take a drop of this silver nitrate and if you pour it into the sodium chloride solution, the white precipitate forms. You can clearly see here. This is nothing but silver chloride. So what you have observed, in the solid state, the reaction does not happen. Whereas, once if you form the solutions of silver nitrate and the solutions of sodium chloride and then mix together, the reaction happens. If you want to learn in depth, the ions present in it are fixed in solid state. It means silver ion, nitrate ion, sodium ion, chloride ion are fixed in solid state. But when you mix with water, they are very free so that they move in and around to make this reaction to form. So we set the ions free when you add water into these salts. Now let us go to the theory part. Take a small amount of solid silver nitrate and sodium chloride in a test tubes. So you have to take a solid sodium chloride as well as silver nitrate. If you take it, no reaction will happen. What do you see? No. The reactants in solid states have no reactions. Now, if you dissolve the same substance in the water in separate test tubes, now we call aqueous solutions. Now mix both solutions. What do you observe? A silver nitrate solution reacts with sodium chloride to form a white precipitate like this. It is nothing but silver chloride and the formation of sodium nitrate solution. which is white precipitate. I told you the precipitate is an insoluble substance formed in the reaction, right? Next, another example, when the solution of lead nitrate and the potassium iodide are mixed. Similarly, the lead nitrate is a white solid, potassium iodide is also a white solid. When you mix these two solids physically, no reaction will happen because the ion, lead ion, nitrate ion, potassium, iodide ion, all are fixed in a particular position. But when you mixed with water, the electrostatic force of attraction between the ions set free. So broken, the electrostatic force of attraction gets broken, the ions are free now to move in and around in the solution. Now when you mix the lead nitrate in water and then potassium iodide in water and then mix together, you'll get an yellow color precipitate like this, which is nothing but lead iodide. So this happens only when you mix the solutions, not in the solid state. So take a small amount of solid lead nitrate and potassium iodide in the test tube. Do you observe? What do you observe? Nothing. The reactants in solid states have no reactions. So now we have to prepare a solution, and again if you mix it, now what do you observe? If you see, the lead nitrate solution reacts with potassium iodide to form an yellow precipitate, lead iodide and potassium nitrate solution. Now, there are some other examples I can show you clearly. So from this, what you have understood is, some reaction happens only in solution form, not in the solid form. Other examples, sodium hydroxide mixed with silver nitrate, it forms silver hydroxide. So this is a precipitate you can see. In this reaction, sodium hydroxide mixed with cobalt chloride. So the formed product is cobalt hydroxide. You could see here the gray, greenish color substance, right? Now, this is other substance I can say. These are the we call precipitates, which is insoluble in the water. That's why we call it as a precipitate, right? I hope this video will be very helpful in learning the solutions of reactants, how the chemical reaction happens in the solution form. That means especially in the aqueous solution form. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe and click the bell button to get the notification instantly. Like, share it to your friends, let them learn the chemistry in easy manner. Share if you have any doubt. Thank you.